Hey there, it is Ruth here from RuthAnnSheridan.com, and today we are going to talk about how to recruit 11 new reps into your network marketing business in 1 week with one email. So why do I get so specific about the numbers here? Because it's exactly what I did a number of months ago. I recruited 11 new reps in 1 week with one email, and I'm going to share with you exactly how I did it and why I did it. So first of all, I want to talk a little bit about old school, and new school network marketing, prospecting, and recruiting. You see, when I started in the industry, I started old school. So I made a list of friends and family. I was taught by my wonderful upline. Her name's Patty, and I'm still very good friends with her today. And she was an old school network marketer. She was a six-figure income earner, and she taught me how to make a list of friends and family, how to go out there and prospect my waiters, waitresses, the guy who was sitting next to me on the airplane. She taught me about meetups, how to go out and set up meetups and run meetups. She taught me about home parties and having people over to my house. And what I discovered was that I was talking to a lot of untargeted people. So I was getting a lot of no's, people who weren't interested in my network marketing opportunity, who weren't interested in my weight loss products that I was selling at the time. And I felt I was wasting a lot of time. And you see, the reason I was in network marketing was to create time freedom. I was sick and tired of working my corporate job, and I really wanted some freedom in my life. I wanted to be able to work from home and be able to have free time, just like the industry promised through residual income and so on. But I found that I was running around chasing people, wasting my time. I mean, there would be days where I would have gone out to prospect people, say at a meetup, and come back 3-4 hours later with no new sales and no new recruits. And, my business mind said, Ruth, there's something wrong with this model. Now, does that model work and can it work? Yes. There have been massive organizations that have been built using old school network marketing. It just doesn't work for everyone. It really depends on how big your network is, how much time you have, how outgoing you are, how much skill you have at closing. So it's not an easy thing to build old school. With the help of Patty, I was able to build a pretty good organization. I eventually, over a couple of years, reached a six-figure income. A lot of it, guys, was attributable to the fact that I became a gym owner. And every single person who walked through my gym, I put on my weight loss products, or the people who needed to. So I was selling a lot of products, and some of those people actually joined my business, which meant I had a big network, right? Had I not had the gym, I think I would have really, really struggled because I would have run out of people to talk to. Now, after experiencing this, I decided there had to be an easier way. I had sold my gym, and I was looking for a way to not have to run around and chase people, untargeted people, get a lot of rejection from people who really had no interest in what I was doing. So I took to the internet, and this was long before there were thousands and thousands of network marketers peddling their wares on social media. Social media was a pretty new thing for businesses when I started. And I started, unbeknownst to me, building a brand. So I started posting things about health, about exercise, about losing weight, about nutrition, and I started to gain a following. And that following was in the form of Facebook friends. So I was getting a lot of people friend requesting me. And before long, I had maxed out my friends list at 5,000. So I thought, there must be some people in those 5,000 people who are either looking for a business opportunity or looking to lose weight. So what did I do? I started messaging them. And asking them questions, creating rapport, creating dialogue, not hard selling, just getting to know people. And then when I found an opening, I would make a recommendation about a product or about an income opportunity. And yes, I recruited some people and sold some products, but did I have time freedom? No, because I was still prospecting untargeted people. These were just people who had, happened to find me on social media. Maybe I was a friend of a friend, and they were untargeted. So I was wasting a lot of my time messaging and having endless messenger conversations with people who really had no interest in what I was doing. Was it marginally better than old school? Yes, because I didn't have to leave my house as much. And remember, my goal was always time freedom. So I put my business hat back on again and thought, there's something not going quite right here. So the next thing I did was I found New School. Now, what is New School? I was looking for a way to automate my business where I could attract quality people to me who are looking for what I had and warm them up through a process and sell them products. And this is how I recruited 11 people with one email. So what does it look like? Well, number one, we only want to be talking to people who are interested in what we have. Now, in my example, I'm going to use weight loss. This applies for skincare. It applies for business opportunities. It applies for any product or service that you're selling via your network marketing business or really your own business. It could apply to a real estate agent or a mortgage broker. But we're going to use the example of the weight loss industry just for the purposes of this example. So who might someone follow on social media, or what might they follow if they were looking for weight loss? Well, they may follow the Weight Watchers page. They may follow the Jenny Craig page. They may follow Jillian Michaels, who's a fitness expert. And I could make a list of 1,000 things people would follow if they were interested in losing weight. Now, who might someone follow if they're interested in better skin? Well, maybe one of the big skincare companies like Aveeno or Oil of Olay or L'Oreal or some of the higher end skincare, right? Those people are interested in having better skin. So you always have to find your target. You always have to ask yourself, who might that person follow on the internet? Now, once you've found these things, you're going to want to take a look at the business pages associated with them. Now, I will tell you that the Weight Watchers page has several million people following it. And do you think there's some people in there in that following who want to lose weight? You better believe it. So they're the right kind of people for my targeting. Now, the next thing you're going to do is you're going to have to entice that person to connect with you. Now, how do you do that? It's through something called a lead magnet. And I'm sure if you've been on Facebook or the internet, you know what this is. So in my example, for weight loss, it could be a free PDF on tips to lose, 5 tips to lose belly fat overnight. Or it could be book online for a free 15-minute phone consultation about losing weight. It could be a free video series on a meditation on, to help you lose weight overnight. So you can come up with something that will be valuable to your ideal business prospect, that person who wants to lose weight. Now, what do we do with that thing of value once you create it? Well, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to create a little ad on Facebook. And it's going to say something like, click the link to get my free PDF of 21 tips to lose weight overnight and look great in your bikini. And you're going to place that ad in front of the people who like Weight Watchers through targeting. And this can be done very easily through something called Facebook Ads Manager. Now, when that person you're targeting is scrolling through their Facebook newsfeed, they're going to see your ad and your free offer of your 21 great tips, and they're going to click on it. And when they click on it, they're going to be brought to the second stage. That's the lead capture form. That's where they're going to fill in their name, their email address. Sometimes they even leave their phone number in order to receive the free download. Now, as soon as they press enter, after they've put in their information, that information gets populated in something called an autoresponder. Now, there are a number of different autoresponders out there. You may or may not have one yet. I personally use Aweber, but you can use a free service called MailChimp or Infusionsoft or GetResponse. There's lots of great autoresponders out there, and they basically populate your email list for you and allow you to send one email with one push of a button to all of your subscribers. Pretty powerful. Does it save time? Yes. Now, after your lead hits enter, they'll be taken to a thank you page where there can be a link to the download of your whatever you offered them, your lead magnet. And that download can be hosted just about anywhere. I personally use Amazon, their S3 server, and that's a free service, a free hosting service. And they'll host so many gigabytes of information for you for free. So all of my downloads, all of my lead magnets, I've got about 20 of them now, are all hosted over on Amazon. Now, what happens is your email list builds and builds and builds, and you consistently email value to your list. Now, if you can only take the time to write one email a week, then write one email a week, but make it good, make it valuable, make it a great tip or a great strategy to lose weight. 80% of the time, your emails should be value. 20% of the time, you're going to make recommendations. Now remember, authorities can make recommendations and sell products. If you think about someone like Dr. Oz, he doesn't sell, he just makes recommendations. So 20% of your time in your emails, you're going to recommend your weight loss product. And if you do it the right way, you will develop know, like, and trust through this process. And when you make recommendations, people will buy. Now, my personal target market is entrepreneurs, and all of my lead magnets are helpful tips to help entrepreneurs run successful home-based businesses. And my email value are all tips on how to run successful home-based businesses. And when I make recommendations to join my team or buy a product, people do. So not too long ago, I had been consistently sending out emails to my list, helping them out, giving them tips, giving them strategies to grow their businesses. And then one day, I sent out one email to my list, pressed send once, and that email was basically an invitation to join my network marketing team. And it kind of went like this: hey guys, I know that I add value to your day by email. Almost all of my emails are value-based. I have a heart of service and I really want to help you guys out, help you have success in the industry. Today's going to be a little bit different, so heads up. Today I'm going to tell you about my network marketing opportunity and why I joined and why it's important for you to take a look at it. And some people did. And that week, as people were opening my email, 5 joined the first day, the rest trickled in the rest of the week. I recruited 11 people that week into my opportunity. Now, how powerful is that? One press of the button and people buy or join. So, why is this important? It is because it is time leveraged. Absolutely time leveraged. You can create free time by automating this process. And I have put a link below to an ebook that explains all of this for you. It is exactly where I started in the home-based business industry going new school. I encourage you to click it and grab the ebook. Anyone who does grab the ebook will be absolutely put in my VIP group of customers on Facebook, where I am in there daily helping people get started with online marketing, attracting people to them, email marketing, so you can recruit with the push of a button. That's all for tonight, guys. I hope you found valuable information in this. You can always check out my blog post over at ruthansheridan.com. I'll also drop the link below where you can find this video as well. Take care and have a good night.